Hello, all my merry makers. I am Becca, and welcome to another What You Working on Wednesday. To everybody who's been coming back pretty regular, thank you so much. To anybody who is new, thank you for checking me out. What You Working on Wednesday is my weekly works in progress check-in, talking about things that I've worked on, talk about things that I plan to work on, and anything going on in my life. So, first things first, as many of you know, I record this on Tuesday nights, and there was no Merrymaking Monday, and there was no Tidy Tuesday, and that is because I kind of fell behind the wheel on the Merrymaking Monday thing. But I had kind of warned on Monday when I did my small unboxing that I might not do Tie-Dye Tuesday because today was my birthday. Well, I didn't do Tie-Dye Tuesday, but not because it wasn't my birthday, but because around 11 o'clock yesterday, I got notification from the school that Rose was just being 100% miserable and that her temperature had gotten to be like 101. So I had to go and get her from school. And then today she had to stay home from school because of they have a policy that the child must be 24 hours fever free without the aid of medication. So I was taking care of her and the 3-year-old today. But because she was doing sort of poorly yesterday, which I finally understand why British say they're doing poorly, because they're not really sick, they're just miserable. And that's what she was. Like, I picked her up from school, she seemed fine, and up until dinner, she was fine. And then, like, dinner, it was like somebody flipped a little switch in her head, and she was all of a sudden very whiny, very clingy, and she actually asked to go to sleep, which, if you're 4 and you're asking to go to sleep, you are feeling poorly. But of course, as a result, she woke up at 3 in the morning, and so did I. So, been working off of minimal amount of sleep today, and watching 2 children. So it really didn't feel like my birthday today, but that's okay, because I feel like I kind of celebrated my birthday on Saturday because I didn't cook. I did not clean. I hung out with my family, and I crocheted. And it was a very nice, low-key way to celebrate my birthday, because we all know as mothers, the thing we want to do most is nothing. And that was wonderful. But what did you crochet? Well, the hyperfixation settled on some of the yarn that I had picked up from Smart. Say hello to the watermelon hat, or as my daughter likes to call it, the cocomelon hat. It's supposed to be slouchy on an adult, which is. So when she wears it, because she calls it the cocomelon hat, which, of course, it makes that automatically hers. It literally looks like she's like Rastafarian. I mean, it's almost Rastafarian on me, and I have a big head. So this is the scrappy yarn that I told you about. So I don't know any yarn colors here, as far as names, brands, whatever. Although this plain green one reminds me a lot of the Red Heart Soft that I got in Guacamole from that same yarn haul. So as far as there is no pattern, this was just me choosing different stitches every time that I changed color. So this is a star stitch. This is just front post stitches, but I offset them so that they kind of made arrows. And then this is a Catherine wheel stitch. And then these are just front post stitches that slowly come in because that's part of the decrease. And then those are just regular half double crochets near the top as the decreasers got closer and closer together. So it is quite a large hat. Like I said, it's even large on me, but she loves it. So, you know, it's her Coco Melon hat. There you go. What else have I worked on? I am almost done with the tutorial for the Oolong tea shawl. I will include that playlist. I am technically on the last written row for the pattern, and the reason I say it that way is because once I'm done with the written rows, I'm planning to show you at the end of the tutorial how to add a picot stitch if you should wish. So I did not work on the purple one. And because I was literally crocheting to stay awake today, I also worked on this blanket. This is not a specific pattern. However, this is a stitch tutorial by Crystal at Bago de Crochet. I think it's some sort of like flat granny stitch. I will try to link that tutorial. I think last time I misspoke and said it was 20 inches wide. It is not 20 inches wide. It is more than that. I mean, this is folded in half and it's almost bigger than my arm span. So this is easily, let's see, almost 80. I should measure it just so that you guys know how big it is. And then again, this is Karen Cloud, and I think this particular colorway is either called Sun and Sea, or yeah, Sun and Sea, or something like that. Sea and Sky, something like that. How many times are you going to say something like that, Becca? I don't know. And then last but not least, Piglet is getting ahead. So I was having a really big trouble with where it joined the arm at first to the body, because the pattern, without giving away too much, tells you to skip 3 stitches, and the way I was interpreting that, it was leaving this really big hole. So I decided to ignore that part of the pattern and actually do it a different way, the way that I thought it should work. And it actually still took me a couple tries to get it to where there was no hole. And once I got it there, I understood what they were trying to say. And I was like, I don't know if that's the way I would word that. I'm not sure how I word that. Maybe like, you know, because what they were trying to say was to skip the 3 stitches that you had joined with initially. And it's just like, why would you go back into those stitches if they've already been joined? So I don't know. Anyway, but is he gonna be done for Easter? I don't know. Like, as soon as I get this recorded and put together, I am going to sleep, because again, I've been up since 3 a.m. And then tomorrow, which is actually Wednesday for me, I mean, I do have that hour-long sit time while Rosie's in therapy. I'm strongly considering actually taking the red heart blanket with me because I have not worked on it at all, and I'd like to get it done and have a finished product to show y'all tomorrow so that I can start showing you something else on things we're making Thursday. I'm sick of seeing it. I think you guys are sick of seeing it. Anyway, so that's it for this week. Like I said, if I don't get that done before Easter, it won't be the end of the world. You know, she does have a different Easter present coming. It is a really cute unicorn piggy bank, because she's now starting to earn money in her own little ways now that she's starting to understand that money buys things. So, you know, sometimes the grandparents will just give her $1 because as well. So we've got a couple of dollar bills that are right now pinned to the wall because that way nobody can spend them inadvertently. So yeah, goals for this week. Like I said, I really want to finish that red heart blanket. If I'm not all the way finished, it will be because there's 1,000,001 ends. Because I think an hour in therapy and an hour with my knit group should finish it. Feels like Mortal Kombat. Finish him. Yeah. So anyway, and then this weekend probably won't get much crafting done because then I'm celebrating. There's the Easter egg hunt, plus celebrating my birthday, plus Saturday night Easter service, plus then celebrating Easter with my family. So it's a full weekend. So we'll see. All right. That's it. All done. As Kim from the Graphical Yarn Addict likes to say. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below. If you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. If you really like my channel, please share my videos. And in the meantime, make what makes you merry. Ciao.